Alright guys, it's gonna be like 2 minutes. I gotta adjust some stuff on Twitch. For some reason on the PlayStation it never puts the right title for the games, and it is rather annoying. Cool. All right. Okay, so I actually wasn't planning on streaming tonight, but I still haven't been feeling very good, but I can't sleep, so fuck it. I'm gonna start the first part. Alright, Revelations 2 is set up a little bit different than 1 was. Let's do normal. So it's set up into 4 primary episodes and 2 bonus ones. Half the episode you play as Claire and Moira, and the other half you play as Barry and Natalia.
Bioterror. The world lives with it. You live with it. Viruses are stolen, re-engineered, misused with tragic results. And who are you supposed to trust? Politicians who sell their souls for a few votes. CEOs who betray consumers for a quick buck. Count on us instead. We're above the politics, always watching, always ready to face the threat head on. We are the unflinching mob that sops up the evils of bioterrorism and chemical warfare. They call us Terror Save. Because terror doesn't have to end with
Hey guys.
It's like the dumbest slogan in history. Claire looks like she's seen better days.
Moira. Welcome to the club. Reporting for duty, Miss Redfield. When do the hazing start? Cut it out. We've been friends for how long? Long enough that I'm allowed to give you shit.
Claire, you,
What's up, Neil?
something's going down in Washington. Did you hear anything?
What? The new virus? Come on. You know Tercell's history, right? Hello?
Hey, that Barry Burton's girl?
Oh shit.
Yep. Moira started today. But you've got to be careful if you're going to mention
Her and her dad? Oh yeah, emotional minefield.
Okay. You did your homework. What other horrible invasions of privacy have you gotten there?
Hey, I gotta look out for terrorists. We have our enemies. Anyway, good luck breaking her in.
She's not a horse. Bye. Uh-oh. What do you do this time? Fucking Barry. every time I ask him anything, he pushes back. I wouldn't even be here if I listened to him.
You know what it is with Claire and seeing fucking helicopters in every cutscene, but excuse me. Stupid cough won't go away still. It's fucking annoying. Very similar to her, how Claire wakes up in Code Veronica, in a jail cell from a helicopter.
Where have I been taken?
So, I think the controls in this game are absolutely perfect. I mean, you can sprint, you can walk, crouch. You can just melee attack without having to aim. Yep, looks like Claire has seen better days. So I have not beaten this game yet. I have gotten to, I think, the third episode. So I went ahead and deleted all my stuff. I'm starting fresh. And after the end of the episode, you'll see why. Go over here and grab knife.
This would come in handy. Someone might do
One of the big changes from Revelations 1 is that this is co-op campaign, so you can actually play with other people. One of you obviously plays as Claire, the other one plays as Moira. True Resident Evil fashion, make sure you check all the drawers, blah blah blah. Pretty standard stuff.
I think we can squeeze under this. Give me a hand, Moira. Go!
Stand back.
This little section is mainly just to get used to the controls and all that jazz. I love how Claire can go through Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil Code Veronica, and in this game they still may have look shocked, like, oh my god, it's a creature.
What the fuck? That was close.
The language in this game is a lot more adult.
Holy shit, it's gonna kill her! Come on, hurry.
Oh yeah, so where Revelations 1 adapted the Resident Evil style of Resident Evil 3 style of dodging, where you hit, you know, X or L2 or R2 right before attack lands and you dodge it. In this game, you actually do a manual dodge, which is just performed by circle in a direction. Actually prefer this method versus the parry method. But honestly, either one of them is pretty easy.
Gina.
Little eyes. Oh, God.
I can hear the wind out there. This must be the way out. Then we need to find a way through. Here.
Steady. Okay.
Almost got it. No!
At first, I liked Moira, but towards the end, she starts to become really annoying. But still comical. Just like Revelations 1, you get these things called BP, which stands for battle points. You use them to buy stuff later. You can get little things like this, and each level or each section has its own set of achievement type stuff called medals. And if you want to, it's not letting me do it until after the first episode, but you can see a list of them.
Alright, we made it. He's over there.
One's like find 6 hidden items. Another one's like getting like 8 headshots. One's killing three enemies with a knife. Just shit like that, just to add more dynamic to the gameplay.
You gonna use that? It's more reliable than an in-person.
You say so.
Claire's all about the gun, man. She's like, oh, give me that damn gun.
It could be anywhere. It's too dark to see. Shine the light around.
Now this teaches you how to switch characters. So, and R3 will turn the flashlight on and off, which, you know, in later difficulties becomes it matters.
It's out of reach. Let me try shooting it down.
Okay, and we want this door, or I'm sorry, this door. We want this door to open. Only one of these doors will open after you shoot the key down. So you want to make sure we want to run to this door first, and I'll show you why when we get there. I believe it's that door anyway. I'm far from pro at this game. You know, same thing, same controls as Revelations 1. So we're gonna run towards this door, because this is the door we want them to open. What I do, if you switch to Moira, shine a light in their eyes, then go back to Claire, and you can do this. You'll want to try to save ammo as much as you can. Go ahead and go in here. Oh, it was the other door, but oh well.
Just run! Run, Moira, run!
Alright, so we're gonna go. Not gonna kill them because you don't get anything for killing them. Alright, looks like they don't want to make this difficult. And that's where the dodge comes in handy. Let Moira get up top. Yeah, these zombies are very aggressive.
It's going to aim. Let's double back and try the key.
Jesus. I'm sucking it up today. I keep trying to get the headshots so I can get that medal. But any chance you get, like when you gonna face one, utilizing the flashlight is your friend. If they'll cooperate. So also, excuse me, it should be noted on the PS4 controller, you have that light that illuminates on the back of it. This is the only game I've ever seen interact with it. It actually glows. The color changes based on your health. Green is fine, yellow is caution, and red's danger. So if you're not sure how close you are to death because you have no actual meter to tell you, that's how you know. Oh, and the middle button brings up your menu. Moira can carry a lot less than Claire. So we're gonna go ahead and crouch. We're not cooperating with the light today very well. We'll swap to Claire. Alright. Most of the time I spend my time with Moira because she is the one that finds all your hidden items and such. Claire's your tank, damage dealer scenario. So, but here, I'm not gonna spend my time fighting these guys, it's pointless. And you have a shotgun. So, just like in Resident Evil 7, You get 2 shotguns. You get one that can hold more ammo but does less damage, and you got one that holds less ammo and does more damage. That seems to be the reoccurring theme lately.
Sorry, I don't do firearms. Not a
Shit, I'm sorry. I forgot. Maybe we can find you something else.
No, I'll just be on flashlight duty or something. It's fine.
Alright, so Moira can
I think there's something shiny there, but I can't make it out.
find hidden items, which is basically what they're trying to show you right here. Over here.
Nice. Blunt weapon. I can do blunt weapons.
It's simple and hard to attack with it. It doesn't do a lot of damage. It's like a last ditch effort.
What is this?
So Moira has those drawings she can find throughout the levels. Claire has another collectible. Hers is like the Resident Evil 5 emblems. Still nothing to be impressed by. It's just extra shit you have to do in a level. And if you find them all,
Claire?
you unlock something in the extra content where you can buy files and crap like that.
I saw something.
Alright. So if you want to get past it to your partner, you hit triangle in the menu. Obviously you want to keep all your ammo on Claire. And just keep in mind Claire can hold more stuff too, so that's just something to remember.
Who the fuck is quoting poetry?
Are you afraid? You can tell me. Talk to me.
What are you talking about?
Those bracelets change color in response to fear.
And who exactly are you?
So much suffering. You don't even know what to be afraid of yet.
Is she talking to us or at us?
Ooh, actually, I gotta go back. I forgot to do something, but I don't know if I can go back now. I don't think so. Nope. Well, I missed one of Claire's collectibles in the room prior, but whatever. I have to redo it anyway, the episode to get them all. Anyway, so most of these cells are locked. Up here, you look up at the top, there's gonna be one right there. Okay, and more I can find items under one of these desks. Map.
this machine? There's something stuck in it.
So whenever you get whenever you get hit by something that is extremely powerful, it can make you bleed, and tourniquets stop the bleeding. Just another added mechanic. So a parts box, very similar to Revelations 1. Pretty basic stuff.
Moira, I'll give you a boost. See if you can climb up.
Okay.
Alright, so there's some more up top. So you can open this. Pretty basic stuff. You just, whenever it turns yellow, you hit R2 to go down to find the spot. And you have to do this based on how many number lock icons is there. Pretty easy stuff. Ammo case, just like Revelations 1.
Claire, this way.
Alright, bring Claire up top. Can't remember if it was Claire or Barry. They have one of them has a emblem over here. It must be Barry. That's right there.
Maybe once we're outside, we can find someone to help us.
Moira likes to state the obvious.
I just want to get out of here.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Alright.
Shit, more of them!
They're usually not this aggressive. It's actually kind of surprising how aggressive they're being. You know, make sure you check all the cells, get all your hidden items and stuff. Just really be aware of your surroundings. I'm sorry if I'm not talking as much tonight, and it's been a weird couple of days. There's more shit to find. Let's see here. We're gonna go ahead and search the lockers, all that jazz. Back to Claire. Back to Moira. Just save your ammo. The boss fights in this game are very ammo intensive. Especially the optional ones. You have sub weapons, basically just like grenade type weapons. That is the annoying thing with this thing. You can get like right towards the very end and it won't be in the right spot. Parts box. And then, you know, make sure you're giving clear the weapons. I believe there's a drawing in here yet.
What is this?
So we need to turn off the flashlight here because we're gonna stealth attack some of these guys coming up. So basically, you want to crouch. You want to make sure the flashlight's off. Walk real slow, like walk, don't run. And these guys here, they take a lot of ammo, but if you get stealth kill them, that's the way to go. Let me back up a little bit. Get this guy here. I'm gonna go ahead and step on in here. Another sub weapon. Key. Then you're just gonna turn around because the other area is basically already been through, but you can push this out of the way so Barry doesn't have to deal with it when he comes here. Alright, so we're gonna turn around, go through this door here that was already locked. Okay. There is a medal for killing like 8 of them. 8 of these spiders, I believe. So I just use Claire and knife them. You need to kill 8 of them, I believe. And there is one for killing like 8 enemies with sub weapons, so you can kind of do them both in one go if you really want to. But I don't like to waste my sub weapons in the first time playing through a chapter. Alright, and that's it. So I'm going to go ahead and have Claire go up top here. Or Moira, rather. Okay, turn the flashlight back on. There is a hidden item in this corner here. I'm gonna turn this on, which starts those devices. Yeah, just blind him and then have Claire move back up and then just leave. As long as Moira is like in the same vicinity, it doesn't really matter.
Oh my god, are you okay?
Yeah, that was almost a Claire sandwich.
Bad Resident Evil 1 joke.
Barry tells everyone that story.
At least we got power.
And if you do touch those, you will die. But so will the enemies, so, which you're going to see that here soon. Alright, so we're going to head on back this way. We're going to go back towards the room with the workbench. Mainly be...
Anyway.
And I'm trying to, but Claire is not helpful. We're gonna go ahead and leave this room. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and head back this way. I can't help but feel like there's one in this room that I missed, but oh well. We'll be back, so it's not a big deal. Go ahead and check the workbench. It's a fire rate part. Parts are a lot less frequent in this mode, I noticed. You know what, let me go up here real quick, because yeah, it's right there. I knew it was in here. We're gonna go ahead and grab that real quick. Man, I know I missed one in the beginning. But you see that gear cog, we're going to need that, so we're going to turn this on. Grab the cog. Alright, coming into this room is interesting. So what you want to do is, there's going to be one zombie right next to us. So we're going to run. Try to get him to chase us so he'll get hit by that thing. Then we're going to go back because that activated one of the big guys. One died. Homeboy here needs to move. So what we're going to do is try to get this thing to kill him. And you can blind him. He got hit by the tail end of it. Works for me though. Alright. Place the cog in here. Okay, it's important to remember in here to turn that thing around before you start the fire on it. That way you don't miss out on that parts box over there. And we're going to turn this on. We're going to move Claire back here. We're going to move Moira. Start having her unhinge that. Have Claire come on over here. If you duck underneath this, it will kill them. Alright, so after that's done, have Moira break the door open. And if you see that parts box right there, Barry will be able to get that when he comes. Make sure we grab the herb.
Well, fuck that place very much. Where do you think
Another
we are?
drawing up here.
What is this?
Said the poor lost soul as she lamented her fate.
Oh, again with these stupid bracelets.
Who are you? I want answers.
I am the Overseer. Fear requires an audience and a conductor.
Overseer.
You must go to the Vosik, where life begins.
What do you want from us?
Nice. Real nice.
Claire, look! Over there! A radio tower. Maybe we can send an SOS.
Another parts box. I don't remember if it's in the front. It must be in the back.
See? You can do it. I got you.
Fuck you, Hollywood. That wasn't even close to easy.
Listen, Moira, I'm really sorry. I don't know what I got you mixed up in.
Claire is so cringy in this game. Like, I
This isn't your fault.
really don't like how they made her in this game. It's really bad.
Barry can kiss my ass. The guy bitches and moans and rants about everything.
So we missed one emblem of Claire
This.
and 2 drawings of Moira. So we'll have to replay this episode for Claire and Moira, but I knew that ahead of time. Workbench. But, you know, obviously pay attention to what parts you're putting in what, because stuff like this is better for the shotgun. I'm not 100% if there's any hidden items with Moira in here, but I don't think so.
So?
No, it's dead. You stay here. I'm gonna go check it out. Right. This better work.
Fuck! Is anyone picking this up? My name is Moira Burton. My coworkers and I were taken here against our will. I don't know where. We have these fucked up bracelets, and this crazy woman is talking to us. Some kind of monsters have killed the others. Please, send help! Fuck the outbreak, please! Some kind of monster. Shit! Oh, one more time. Please, my name is Moira Burton.
What is this place?
Alright, so at the end of the chapter you get a grade just like in Revelations 1. Tells you all your unlockables. You get rated on your accuracy and your clear time. So there's these things called medals. The more you do, the more you unlock. They're ranked in gold, silver, and bronze depending on how difficult they are. I got quite a few, but there are still quite a few I didn't get. First playthrough, I don't really care about the medals. It's whatever. It multiplies the BP that you get at the end. Now this is one of my favorite features in this game. So you have this skill bar, and it applies to all the characters that you use. And it added a bunch of replay value to the game because there's abilities that get modified and stuff. Some of them are really basic, like that one's just a raw damage increase on your sub weapons, reduce the time to use an herb. But a lot of them change how you play. That one makes you do more damage when you're crouching, so obviously you're going to crouch more. This one makes the first attack from a weapon when you change weapons do more damage, so you alternate your weapons a lot more, making it more powerful. These are Moira's modifiers. Increases her crowbar, increases the effect that when she blinds, and that one allows every time she does a finisher, she gets BP. And you know, as you go on, you get more and more and more, and it's just a really interesting mechanic. I like to increase Moira's light as soon as possible, because that light is extremely valuable, especially when you're trying to save your excuse me, you're trying to save your ammo. Incredibly valuable. And then the crouching one is really good too. We really haven't heard or seen anything from Barry since Resident Evil 1, and I think that was a big draw for this game, was to be able to play as Barry, and I thought it was good.
You stay by the boat, little lady. I mean it. I've got some grown-up stuff to attend to, but I'll come back for you later, okay?
You can't just leave me.
No. No. It's too dangerous for you to come along.
I'm not gonna be any safer here.
Is there a little girl on this planet that will listen to me? All right, stay close. You're with me now. Come on.
Okay, so same, very similar setup. Barry is your tank. He starts with the Magnum Python, his Samurai Edge from Resident Evil 1, and an assault rifle. Honestly, I barely use the assault rifle. Not even gonna lie, I fucking forget it's there half the time. The Magnum, the same Magnum you had in Resident Evil 1. It's a big daddy. Kills a lot of stuff.
Radio tower. That's gotta be it.
Barry is a bit better with the knife than Claire. Does a little bit more damage, just like in most of the games. The male characters typically are better with knives and shit. I don't know why they do that, but whatever. So I'm gonna go ahead and climb up here.
You're not scared of me?
No. You're alright.
Watch out!
Oh my god, more bugs. Tell you, after playing Resident Evil 7, I never want to see another fucking bug in my life.
So what's your name, sweetie?
Natalia.
Wow, what a pretty name. My name's Barry.
Oh, also, this game takes place between Resident Evil 5 and 6.
That's right, don't wear it out.
So quite a time after Jill and Chris play in Revelations 1. Alright, so over here there is an emblem for Barry. Right, go ahead and knife these bad boys. In this building here, there's going to be an emerald that Barry can shoot down.
Looks like this is the only way through.
So they did the red and green herbs a little bit differently. So when you use a red herb, it makes your green herbs have 3. Interesting, but you know, Barry's enemies are a bit tougher, but he has a lot more firepower to deal with them. So Natalia can she can sense monsters through the walls, so you know when enemies are coming. It's gonna have me switch to her in a minute. I don't have any sub weapons at this point, but Barry gets a medal for killing a bunch of enemies with his knife. But you want to make sure that doesn't happen, because if you use a finisher like that, it doesn't count, and I'm bad. But just like before, you still want to save your ammo. Barry's enemies do take a lot more ammo to kill later on.
The infected the brief mentioned.
Okay. Keep on trucking through the detention area again.
Over there, another one.
How do you know?
I can just sort of see them.
So if you crouch with Natalia,
Oh, no, you don't, young.
she can see hidden items like Moira,
Why? I'm not scared.
and L2 will point to him. There's another one around this corner too. Alright. So then you go over here, you see that there's a unsuspecting victim over here.
You just let me handle this one.
And Barry will stealth kill. Okay. Next part up here is tricky. So obviously make sure you grab the map. So if you use Natalia, you can see their movement patterns, which is really erratic for some reason. They usually don't move out like that. That's crazy. Okay. So if it's yellow, they haven't seen you. If it's red, they're coming for you. Let's see here. So we got them moving back in place. So what you want to do is kill the moving one first. Barry. Okay. See the homeboy moving up. Oh wow. They actually never situate themselves like that. Alright. Bad RNG, I guess, so we're just gonna go ahead and just kill them like normal. Yeah, usually they have their back to you and you can self-kill all three of them. But they're being difficult today. Let's get more and more items. There is a medal over here. So we have another enemy up top here that you can stealth kill. Typically it takes more than one playthrough to get all the medals, so that's just something to keep in mind. And make sure you're using Natalia to see where your enemies are and stuff. Man, it's so crazy. I've never seen them this aggressive before. I wonder if they patched the game or something. Hit an item over here. someone saw us. And he's taking the scenic route, looks like. More ammo. Use Natalia so you can kind of see what you have coming. Honestly, I think the ability for her to see enemies kind of kills it. For the suspense factor. And Barry's fat ass got fucking seen. Let's let homeboy come. Okay.
Can you make it?
Yeah.
There's a lot of really bad jokes in this game too. Later on, really bad. I'm gonna grab the keys here.
There's a hole here.
We swap to Natalia. Natalia can crawl through the hole. So she can actually throw bricks at the enemies.
The monster's coming.
It's like, oh my god. You got hit with a brick. So we go over here, open the door for Barry-O.
Okay, all clear.
We need Barry.
You're braver than me.
You need Barry to push this little door, cart out of the way. Okay. Moira's collectible is these little spiders that are usually chilling on the wall. So we're gonna go ahead and head this way.
Control room.
So if you come in
Careful!
here,
There's something on the floor.
so there are these infected, they call them in this game the wretched or whatever, that have these pus things out of their head. If you're Claire and you kill them and you headshot them, then that shit goes on the ground and Barry has to deal with it when he plays. So as you can see, we got a couple in this other cell here. Natalia is actually easier to play because she's not as fat as Barry. So we're gonna go on down here. Actually, probably should have went the other way, but. So you want to kind of sneak around a little bit. Try not to bring any unnecessary attention. you need Natalia for this next part, so.
Well, that's
One thing I can say I do like about this game is it has a really sarcastic overtone. Which, you know, I love. So we go in here, we turn the power off.
How'd I do?
you did great.
I hope we can sneak kill this guy.
I can't just leave Natalia.
We go ahead and head on this way. Okay. Barry can get some of these part boxes and stuff laying around because they were in a way for Claire.
What do we do?
We could probably get out this way if the path was clear.
So, what you're gonna do here? There's a medal for not using the gun in this section with Barry. It's, I don't know. It's not very easy to do. I did miss a bug with Natalia, so I gotta see if I can't find that. But I'm not gonna look like super hard for it. Collectibles aren't my focus right now, so. To find these bugs and shit, you gotta kind of crouch. Don't think it's this way, but we'll check it out. Nope. Alright, not a big deal. Really isn't. Matters like nothing. Man, that motherfucker ran over here. Okay. So, our goal here is we're going to take Natalia up top. And she's got to crawl through this wall. I know for a fact in one of these cells there's a bug. I'll let homeboy here come on down. And Natalia's size is something that is very valued. bug is right here. So what you need to do is come on in here. Unlock. She gets a gimmick box, I call them. So we're gonna go ahead and turn the switch. Of course, we got homeboy here that's in my way. So the bug here. Wow, I've never actually seen them kill a partner before. That's crazy.
Looks painful.
Okay, so spider's in here. We're gonna go ahead and throw it here.
Bug.
Hey, you're gonna follow those footprints. That's gonna take us to our next destination. Oh, actually, there's a bug back here somewhere. I missed. I don't know if I can still get it though. Yeah, right here.
Bug.
Man, the computer sucks today. Jesus. I'm gonna have to kill him. Very sucks.
Be careful. The monster.
I don't know if the spiders are still, the bugs are still dead, it looks like it. So we're gonna go ahead and go where we were before. Her dumbass got killed twice. Alright, so we're going to turn this around.
We could probably get out this way if the path was clear.
And I'm an idiot because I didn't get the parts box, but you know what, whatever. I didn't realize Barry used all his herbs. Whatever. Well, be plenty more. Alright. We'll play.
Seriously messed up. We're almost to the radio tower. You recognize any of this? It's all right. Almost there. Still with me?
Yeah, I have some light.
Bridge is out, so Barry can't go the same way Claire went. So we're gonna have to go this way. That door's locked, so Natalia's gotta go underneath.
Barry, it's locked. What do I do?
You need to break the lock. See anything around there you can use? Good work.
Okay. There's another bug
Okay.
coming up.
Okay.
It's on one of these trees. I believe it's this tree here.
Someone's bug.
There's something out there. Stay back. Where'd it go?
I believe these things are called reverence, but I'm not 100%. And they are impossible to kill unless you hit their weak spot. And to find the weak spot, you just switch on Natalia and then shoot. So we're gonna try to open the door here.
Hey. What's that?
Swapped on Natalia.
There's something ahead.
Homeboy's up top.
It's up.
His weak spot is lower right leg.
Well, that's one thing they left out of the brief. Someone is completely crazy.
What was that thing?
I don't know. Let's keep our eyes peeled in case there's more.
Okay, and there is more. Spoiler alert. Okay, same drill. Natalia, this guy says it's in his head. That's why we were trying to save ammo earlier with Barry, because those things tend to take a lot of ammo to kill if you're terrible like I am. We have a little house here. I think that's a map. I know one of these houses has a bug in it, but I don't think it's this one. Map's like useless though, because you just still don't know where the fuck you're going. So. If you head towards the light, usually there's something of relevance. And I went completely backwards. Awesome. It's a building where the map was. And you want to head towards the other light. That's how you know you're going the right way. Alright, so that guy actually is unsuspecting, so I might be able to stealth kill this guy. Might. Yes. If you can stealth kill him, it's instant death. Which is fucking awesome. There's a medal here for Barry. Okay, so we have another guy here. Weakness is left, right, or lower left leg. There's a gimmick box here for Natalia. Oh, Lord. I'm pretty sure there's a bug over here. Maybe not. I was almost positive there was a bug in one of them. Right there. I don't know why it didn't show up inside there. So here we go.
Bug.
Alright. And if you can make it to here from where we started in like 130 seconds, you got a medal.
Had some of the same symptoms as Ouroboros.
Robo?
It's a virus some bad people used in Africa a couple of years ago. Question is, how did it get out here?
gonna have to speed this up. Mainly just because my son is starting to cry and I gotta go tend to him, but I don't want to stop like right here at this 30-second. So I'm gonna speed things up really quickly. There, I'll be right back. I gotta tend to Joey, he's freaking out. Alright. I'm still gotta speed this up. He's been sick, unfortunately. Wrong way. Awesome.
Now we're talking.
Alright.
The radio tower's just ahead.
So over here, there's an emblem. It's really hard to get to without a bomb. And I don't have any sub-weapons left. So we're gonna have to make one. So what you want to do is make sure that you throw it over. Alright, there's a few enemies in this room here. He's patrolling. I gotta find his weak spot. Arm. Must be his head. Okay, I'm gonna go fast, fast, fast. Joey's freaking out right now. Okay. There's a bug here for Natalia, if I can find a brick. Not worried about it though. Alright, I gotta stop. I'm sorry guys. We'll continue this tomorrow. Everybody have a good night.